From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Denver Broncos.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kaiser now to throw on first down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, we got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
He was brought down by Michael O.J. Mudia. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And they try to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
At their own 48-yard line.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Locke working out of the gun. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
He's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
19-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Geis. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Darius Geis, the ball carrier. tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
Kaiser and the offense staying put. They're going for it. 4th down, Kaiser. Open man is Samuel, complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now the first carry here for Philip Lindsay. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They look to throw. It's Locke. It got his man. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Complete to Noah Fant. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Broncos.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Locke. And he slings one that's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Lindsay. And he's got this down to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Complete.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
4-yard gain on the play. 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Lindsay. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Denver.
Philip Lindsay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. He's coming.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Just like that. Mike 5.
The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Jets nothing.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He's going to keep it again. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Edwards. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Gus Edwards, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun snap to Lock. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Complete to
Tim Patrick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. This is Edwards. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Just Edwards.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Geis. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
On 3rd down, Kaiser. Got his target, Samuel. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Edwards. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
14-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Kaiser to throw it this time. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
3 down. I got 66.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown, Denver.
Jerry Jeudy, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. Now McManus for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Jets 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll run with Geis. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Darius Geis, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down, here's Geis. He finds some open field here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, this is Geis. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll try to throw here. Kaiser. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Kaiser. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Throwing on first down is Locke. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Locke. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I know a lot of Denver fans are really excited about the possibilities for Courtland Sutton now that Drew Lock is entrenched as their starting quarterback. Remember, last season, the last 5 games with Lock as the guy in charge, the team went 4-1. I think they'll only get better and better. As for the season, Courtland Sutton had 1,112 yards and 6 touchdowns with 3 different quarterbacks. Just put the ball in his vicinity, and he'll make a play.
Locke now on first down. And this is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there, but it's going to be second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Broncos.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now the Broncos' big-ticket acquisition, it's Melvin Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Touchdown.
Melvin Gordon, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
I'm just trying to stay above 500, sir. I got to track me. I got to get prepared for.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's when I listen to Busta Rhymes while I play better.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A big seam, and he might go all the way.
I'm mad about that one.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
First and 10.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. They run with Edwards. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Coming up on a second and 6. Now a run with Geis.
Good save.
Good save. Right,
let's get out of it.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Geis, they'll try to run it. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On second down, it's Edwards. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to
he couldn't get through there.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Gus Edwards, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Good.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run this.
Good D. I should have done that.
Down he goes.
10-yard loss.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
You all right?
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throwing now is locked.
What are you doing? Why did he stop?
Intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal.
Why did he stop?
Return it to the 24-yard line.
Killing me on that,
You were
bro.
backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
Fucking bullshit, bro.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
21-yard line.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, very huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. 5 yards on the pickup, and the Jets are going to get a new set of downs. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a run with Edwards.
Oh, really? Come
He's
on.
going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Gus Edwards with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
The score, Broncos 28, Jets 21.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
And the Broncos 1st down.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, what was that, Gordon?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Got it. That's what I want you to do, Pimp. Thank you.
On 2nd and 9. Lock.
Thank you.
This is the tight end fan. And
Yeah, that's what I want you to do.
1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
6 yards. 1st down, Denver.
On 1st down, Lock. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
That 5.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Yards on the pickup.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's going to get this down close to a 1st at about the Jets 16. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
16-yard line.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down it.
In on the stop, Bradley McDougal. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. To throw it is Lock. And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown, Broncos.
To Noah Fant.
Noah Fant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, he's so stubborn. All he want to do is run the ball.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you do because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
That was Justin.
That's a make some adjustments.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
Edwards, the ball.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Kaiser.
You gonna
now
learn today?
Desperation throw
That should have been a pick.
And that will
You
be
gonna learn today?
incomplete. Tried to dial up the
Got
long
ankle
way
legs
out
out
there,
there.
but it'll be 3rd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play. Maybe you
the
get a
patience.
pass interference call.
The
You know, in the
patience.
NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
46-yard line.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their
guys can
timeouts
Down.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Completes it to Samuel.
I'm going to show you, man.
And all the
It's
way
fine.
in.
I had a feeling he was getting ready to do that.
Debo Samuel, his first touchdown on the year.
Real strong
And
foot.
the
I
Jets
even
are
let
able to
you
make
play
this a close
inside.
game
That's the
again. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Broncos are going to get the football.
Cut it out.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
I'm not worried about you, Mo. I played you 3 in the morning. Cut it out.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Lindsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Where there is love, I'll be there.
Lock on the give, it's Lindsey. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Lock.
Oh, how you dropped that?
Incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Down and 6 yards to go.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Lock. And this is caught.
Do what I want to do, bro.
Could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally
tiptoes?
Not totally,
he does that.
But I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown
he works on
there,
his pirouettes and ballerina skills
chances
in the offseason for sideline work.
McManus now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Broncos 42, Jets 28. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's Carter now on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The only thing that really saved him, he didn't open his playbook.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. He's got a first down and inside midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Baby.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Denver, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
So, already got it. Said it was knocked away. Cut it out. How bad did you beat him off the jam? Wow, okay, we gotta fix that. Should never be turning your back, the guy. Okay. Why did that possession catch that? That was a touchdown. That was a touchdown. How did he play? Why? Come on, bro. So that's the rookie. That's booyah. Huh. Okay. There's nothing else to see, Maul. You can get off the stream now, bro. I'll holler at you later.